All right, welcome to the fifth episode of this podcast, I think. I mean, I'm glad to have my friend Justin back on again.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. I mean, a lot's happened and in baseball especially, I mean, the All-Star break just concluded. The American League beat the National League 4-0, I think. And Jordan Walker won the home run derby. I don't know if you have any thoughts about that, about both of the events, or just
I
anything in
mean,
general.
it's a pretty shocking to see Schwarber lose in his home ballpark, but as a Phillies hater, I'll say I like it, even though I've never really been like very huge with like the home run derby All Star festivities. Like it's fun to watch, but I've never put like so much stock into it. But I mean, it was pretty cool seeing Jordan Walker win it against that whole Philly crowd that was booing him.
I mean, I just saw all the highlights on Instagram and
Yeah.
YouTube. I wasn't able to watch the home run derby because it was on a paywall
Yeah,
with Netflix.
Netflix.
And
Gotta
then
get that money, MLB.
yeah, and then the All-Star game I wasn't able to watch, and then it just kind of didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Juan Soto had the only, I think like the NL's only hit.
I think they had like only three hits, and they're all
Yeah.
singles. So
Yeah.
I
Juan
mean,
Soto did his job. Juan Soto did his job.
yeah, I mean,
Can't
didn't
blame
really
him.
miss anything.
Yeah. It's just like being on the Mets.
Yeah. Um, just speaking about the Mets, I mean, I don't know if you saw a lot of the rumors recently, or like, I mean, there's 17 games under 500, and it's definitely looking like a
Yeah.
sell-off at this rate.
I mean at this point, yeah, I think I just got the report from MLB out today that the Mets are open for business.
Yeah, I
So
mean, you
it's
didn't
gonna be
really.
a big sale.
I mean, the rumor I don't think really mattered that much, to be honest. But
Yeah. I think everyone like could tell at this point that it's gonna be a big Mets sell-off.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of players that are like obvious players that could be traded. But I don't know what your thoughts are about Lindor potentially getting traded
No,
because
I don't even want to entertain the talk of Lindor being traded. I feel like anyone who really entertains that doesn't really know what they're talking about. I think Lindor's I know the numbers haven't looked great this year, but let's be real. Whose numbers really have looked great this season besides Soto, Benji, Ewing, McQueen? This has been a bad season. He was hurt most of the year. I really think trading Lindor is not the direction that the Mets need to go. And I think while he hasn't had his best season, there are much bigger problems on the team and in the organization than Francisco Lindor.
yeah, I mean, we actually talked about a lot of the players before. That would be obvious candidates to be traded, but like Lindor is like it's a
I
sticky subject. I mean, a lot of people a lot of people have their own opinions on this on him being traded potentially.
I believe
And
Lindor is too valuable for what he's done for his franchise. He's pretty much been the best shortstop we've had since Jose Reyes. And
he's the
some,
best.
I
He's
think you
much
can,
better,
yeah,
probably.
you can, you can argue. I mean, I feel like a lot of older Mets fans will not agree, but he's been better than Jose Reyes. I know that's not a thing that Mets fans want to hear, but he's been great for us. I know that first season wasn't his best. This season's not his best, but I really this season's no one's best, except if you're Juan Soto, Carson
Yeah.
Benz, or AJ Ewing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
I really think Lindor has a future with this team.
his first year was pretty bad and it was his first year on the team, so like I can't really
He was
like
really an
fault him that
MVP
much.
candidate like 2 years ago for the NL. He's one.
And
If Shohei Ohtani didn't exist, he would have had a good shot.
he played second that year in MVP. Yeah, I see that you're on mute, but like I'll say my piece. So like so obviously the first year was a fluke, was a wash kind of. And 22, 23, 24, 25, he was good every single.
Yeah, that those have all been great
He
years
was
for
great
Lindor.
all 4 years. And I mean, he only made one All-Star team, but he should have been in probably
Yeah,
all of them, made all of them.
All-Star voting is just very stupid with the MLB.
And yeah, I mean, throughout his Mets tenure, it's been filled with a lot of like rumors and stuff, not getting along with teammates, like
He's
especially
he has faced way a lot more criticism than he really deserves as a player. from the fan base. I feel like they criticized the hell out of him, and a lot of it's very unwarranted.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the stuff like being with McNeil was like, I mean, it kind of
Yeah.
carried on for like multiple years.
Yeah, I mean they
He
still ended up playing together. I
for
really
a
didn't
while.
expect the team that much. It
Yeah,
could
I mean,
could have been a lot worse.
this is the first year without McNeil, and
Yeah.
Lindor's has been hurt most of the year, this year at least.
Yeah.
But like, I would say with Lindor, I mean, there was also rumors about him and Soto not getting along, but like, I don't really think
Yeah,
that's
I feel
like
like
a
those were
big
kind
issue.
of confirmed. I think those were like kind of confirmed though, but it's not like they hate each other. It's just like
No,
their personalities don't mesh. Naquan Soto said, "You don't kiss a girl when you first meet her."
yeah, no, I mean, like,
Yeah, I feel like that just people see that headline and they just run with it because it's big names. It's Lindor, Soto, Mets. Obviously, like it's gonna be all big news.
I mean, yeah, it's in New York, you're gonna get a lot of publicity with the reporters and stuff,
Yeah, of
but
course.
like, I don't like in all MLB with all MLB teams at least, you're not all the star players aren't gonna get along with each other. I mean, A-Rod and Jeter didn't get along, but I mean,
And they won together.
they won championships. So like I can't you can't really fault that, but like at least with Lindor and the team, they haven't won anything yet. I mean 24 they got close, but like
Yeah, they ran to the Dodgers,
yeah.
and
Like
I mean, no one was beating the Dodgers.
I mostly agree with the point that you said about Lindor, but like I obviously mentioned like all the antics with like his teammates and stuff. Like I kind of think that's just whatever. But like I mean, it kind of feels like it's happening with everyone in a way. I don't know. I wouldn't say everyone, but with that with that in particular, like uh, I don't know how to put it, but like I definitely lean towards keeping him on the team
Yeah, I
because
feel
you're
like any
not
logical person would.
because there's who's gonna realistically replace him. I mean,
Yeah, they're
he's
he's been one of our best players in his tenure. That's despite the first season here and
the season.
this season.
I
He's
mean,
he's been one of our top. He's always been consistently one of, if not the top guy on the squad. It's really no debate around that. And I've always felt I've always been a big Lindor defender at his whole tenure here. So I've always felt like he's gotten a lot of unwarranted criticism.
yeah, I mean the 4 years that he was like actually healthy. I mean, he's been very durable. He's played like every single
Yeah, of
game,
course.
every season,
Yeah,
and you
he
haven't.
will. I believe in 24 was he injured his back in like September. He still came back from
You
that.
see, it came back very quickly and really
Yeah,
he put the team on his back. That
of
was kind of
course.
like broken, but
Yeah,
not broken, but
I
damaged.
remember.
Yeah.
I'll remember that always. And if fans want to question his, if fans want to question that, then they'll always remember that.
I mean, you could also have Xander Bogarts, and
Yeah,
I mean, this is like a much better contract than what most other shortstops are getting. I mean, Trey Turner on the Phillies hasn't done well at all.
of course not.
He's a very overrated player, and
Yeah,
yeah, I
he
mentioned
fell off
Bogarts,
very big after winning the batting title last year.
but like Lindor's always produced at
Yeah,
least
he's always been very consistent. Aside from really this season, he's
in the
always
first
been,
year.
yes. Aside from that, he's always been a very consistent player. He's played pretty much every game since coming here, and I really just don't see the point in getting rid of him.
I mean, the point of getting rid of him is like, I don't know, to remove the drama or whatever that's like surrounding him. But like, you're not always going to be drama free as a team. I mean, that's not how these teams are going to work, or like, that's not how life works. I mean,
Yeah, of
you're not
course.
always going to be happy with everyone. And I mean, I was saying before, like, you can't necessarily replace him. I mean, if they give like, my take is like, the only I would keep him for the most part, but like the only way you could trade him is like if you're getting like actual major league talent back that's like legit. like where
Yeah,
you're blown out of the
unless you got
water.
like a Luka trade level something, then
Yeah.
you could possibly think of getting rid of Lindor.
I mean, Luca, that's like very dramatic. Well, I wouldn't say Luca, but like, I mean, that'd be great, but
Yeah, I mean,
that's not,
I'm saying that's something on the level of the Luka Doncic trade. Well, not with the return, but
yeah. I
something that's
mean,
just like you're getting a lot of crazy talent back.
I think you can't trade him to trade him. I mean, I think the Mets front
Yeah,
office is probably aware of that, but like,
no, you need some blockbuster thing.
do you do you think anyone else on the team that's like, on the fringe that might be traded and might not be traded should like be traded? Does anyone come to mind or
I mean, I
other
feel
than
like a
Lindor?
lot of the people that I think should be traded on the team, like, are kind of just obvious answers. Like, obviously, Freddie Peralta. I mean, Minter's
Yeah.
definitely gone. Brooks Raley, I think you could get a decent haul for him. It's just like I feel like that this team they need to do a lot of work, the Mets, especially in bolstering the farm system because, like we were talking about this before, the farm system has just kind of fallen off this year. I mean, our Jonah Tong's top prospect right now. He's got a
He hasn't
six
been good.
ERA in Syracuse, and he has just not been doing well. I
Yeah,
mean, I'll go through. I mean, Ryan Clifford. I don't think he's been
he's
doing.
not a consistent hitter at all.
Yeah, 678 OPS in Syracuse.
What's his batting average?
He's hitting 196. He
That's
was good
pretty
in Double A.
unacceptable.
Just struggled to just make it translate at the Triple A level.
I mean, when I saw Clifford play, he's kind of like a three true outcomes guy. He would either like walk, strike out, or hit homers. It's kind of like he's really like embodying that mold right now, especially. I mean,
Yeah,
considering I saw him play like 2 years ago, but
right.
yeah, I don't know. I can't really like be so confident about him being developing into like a solid MLB hitter.
Yeah,
Unless he,
Jacob Reimer is also hitting 212 in Double A, which I know we don't really use batting average to decide how great players
batting
are.
average is still important, I think, personally. But
Yeah,
like,
I mean, but he's got a 723 OPS in Double A. For your number three prospect, you'd want that a little higher.
well, I mean, another thing with the Mets farm system is they benched McLean, Ewing.
Yeah, they graduated all those guys, so it
Yeah,
is obviously very depleted right now.
I mean, they were top prospects in the league. They all
Yeah,
they all got promoted, and they're all doing well. I mean, you can't really fault any of them. I mean,
of
you'd rather have
course.
top prospects getting called up and actually doing well rather than them just saying, you have this many top prospects. I mean, that's what the
Yeah,
Dodgers do. They haven't really, I mean, the Dodgers have had so much success. I mean, the last 2 years, at least the World Series, but like in terms of the prospects, I wouldn't say they had much success. I mean, you're always
that's
going to see
true.
that they have this many top prospects, but none of them really flourished, to be
Yeah,
honest. I
I
mean, in
mean
the
the
past,
Dodgers
yeah,
are
but
usually buying, so they're usually shipping off prospects.
well, no, but like you see guys I mean, there's Gavin Lux like a while ago. He was like pretty highly ranked. He
Yeah,
didn't end up that good.
that's true. Is he still playing, or is he like
I don't
hurt?
know. I know he's on the Reds last year, but
Oh, he's
like
on the six. He's missing the season. He didn't have a good. He had a meh year with Cincinnati last year. It wasn't that great. He was decent in LA, and then just
he
he
was
came to
really
the
hyped
Mets
up.
and he still was like all right. I mean his best year was a 2.8 WAR.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, but it feels like outside of I mean Tong, we expected him to be like much better, and obviously he just hasn't really been that. I mean last year he came up, didn't do very well, got smacked around in the majors, had to send him back down,
Wait, who are you
and
talking
now
about?
what?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Tong.
Oh, Tong, yeah.
Because now 'cause I'm trying to get back on topic of like our farm system looks depleted because we graduated the top prospects, but Tong was supposed to be another one of like our those top guys that like we expected to be great and just struggling now. A lot of our guys that like we're expected to take over are just struggling. So it's we need a good haul at the deadline, is what I will say.
Yeah, I mean, I'll continue your point with Tong, but like, I mean, I could give you like special insight. I mean, I watched him when working for the Cyclones, but like, I mean, this was 2 years ago. Like, personally to
Right.
me, what I was gonna say, like, he didn't. I wouldn't say he was like mentally, not there, but like he definitely didn't. I don't know. He just came off as someone that wouldn't be like mentally ready for like the big leagues. Personally, I I mean
Interesting.
I mean I saw guys with like Sprode and Scott and McLean. I mean they definitely gave off like a different vibe. Like they were like ready, like they weren't like afraid or afraid for
Of
the
course.
moment. I mean it sounds kind of weird that I'm like saying all this, but like that's just like kind of like the vibe I got from Tong. That he was a very nice guy. I mean, I'm not gonna like I don't want to like completely like disrespect him, but like just from what I saw, it was like he didn't I don't know. There's just something missing at least. I mean, he's definitely a very talented pitcher, but
I think he just needs more development, and I feel like they just haven't been developing him correctly with Tong.
I mean, he was a late draft pick and he really like gained a lot of value for himself at least last year. I don't know if he
Yeah,
won minor league pitcher of the year last year, but he was like elite.
he was great in the minors last year. Well, he did pretty much get rushed through the minors, which I
Yeah,
feel like did not help him because last year he only had two starts in AAA before coming up to the majors because the pitching rotation was just that bad last year. That was just falling apart that bad that he had to call up Tong, who really just got to AAA, say, "Hey, here you go, kid. Go out there
yeah.
and save us from collapsing."
I mean, especially with a guy like him. I mean, last year he was floating a lot of rumors for like certain pitchers. I mean, I saw one with Duran, Yohan Duran. He's now in the Phillies,
Yeah,
and Sandy. Like, I definitely even at that time, I definitely would have traded him for like one of the two or like someone else. I mean, personally, I wasn't like super amped up about him. I'm not just saying that because like he hasn't performed well this year. He didn't show up that he wasn't that good in the major leagues last year. I mean, he's very talented, but like I don't know. It just seems like he doesn't have like the edge that it would take to like blossom into a star pitcher in the league. That's
I
just like my opinion, but like
feel like after Dillon, we're probably gonna see him back in the majors.
yeah, probably. Unless he gets traded, but
Yeah,
he has no trade value right now.
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't
When
trade
you're
him at
really
all.
gonna, I mean, you can include him in a deal with someone. I don't know
I think the
who would
time's
really.
passed
Yeah,
for now.
I think you just got to ride it out with him. See if maybe
Yeah.
you can get some. Maybe he still can figure it out at the major league level.
I mean, with him at least like on the pitching side, he has a very high arm angle and he relies on a four seam and a changeup. I mean, last year he was just throwing those two pitches. He didn't have
Yeah,
like any other pitches that could like any hitters away. It was
I
mainly
believe they were
just
talking he should develop a cutter last year. That was
yeah,
like an
personally,
option.
like I think he's like a reliever. I don't think he has like the ability to start.
I mean, he
I
was
mean,
making bullpen appearances when he came up this year.
it was mostly as like an opener, but like he walks too many
Yeah,
people and
yeah,
he
he's got to
doesn't
work on his control.
the fastball is like kind of like the only plus pitch on him, at least. He throws the
Yeah,
changeup too, but like I don't know. With the super high arm angle and the fastball, I mean you could put him in the bullpen and I think he'd probably flourish in that role. I don't think he's like someone that you could say, this guy's gonna be a starter, future starter for the rotation for
yeah.
years to
Well,
come.
I feel these are all questions that can possibly be answered after Dylan's always third, right?
I think. I don't know.
And
I'm not
after the
sure.
trade deadline.
Or maybe sooner. I mean, the bets could start moving guys now. I mean,
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna wait till the deadline because they are open for business. David Stearns is ready to deal.
they're gonna wait. until they get a good offer. I mean, if they get a good offer now, they're gonna trade him. They're gonna trade them.
Here's Brett Baty drives one into deep right field. That's gonna make it a 2-0 ball game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really hear that from Brett Baty that often, but like
Yeah, he hasn't had a great. Do you think he's another one that could be possibly gone? I
maybe. But like I mean with Brett Baty, he's
he's
a
got.
very
I don't know how much value he really has right now.
not really much. I mean, he was a
Yeah,
great prospect, got called up and I mean, I'll say this, I mean, he's been pretty good defensively throughout his
I
time
would
in the
say
major
that
leagues. I mean, you
he
got to give him credit where
he
credit's
does he,
due.
he's a good fielder, but it's the bat has been very inconsistent.
Yeah, he's just like not that good of a hitter. I mean, he has all the tools, he has the power. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't say the
almost felt like
contact, but
it
like,
disappeared at the major league level.
I mean, in the major leagues, I mean, a lot of these hitters need to like adapt, and he just comes off
He's
as
never
someone that
really
like
adapted.
he hasn't adapted at all. I mean, last year he was solid. I
Yeah.
mean, he had a very good second half, and like if he does that, then that's one thing. But like
Yeah,
every other
I
year, it's
thought
just been
he finally figured it. I thought after last year he finally figured it out, and just felt like it's kind of a fluke.
yeah. I mean, every other year, it's just been like
Yeah,
not very mediocre performances. It's like it's essentially like he's hitting like Anthony Volpe on the Yankees. I mean, I'm comparing the both two players. I mean, both are very high rated prospects.
yeah, they've had a lot of hype coming in, both of them.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, these guys don't always perform despite their
Yeah,
prospect status. I mean, Brett Baty hasn't like he's clearly showed that he's not that good of a hitter in the major leagues.
yeah.
There's a step that needs to be taken. That's not,
Who else are you really gonna play at second, third base? Well,
well, I mean, they
Bichette's
have
at third
Semien.
base. Yeah, Semien's hurt though.
He got activated today.
Yeah, and well, Semien hasn't been much of a help this year either.
Well, I mean, the thing was with Semien, I
Yeah,
mean, they were
he's
saying
also
he
like
was like,
35.
well, yeah, he's 35, but like he was also dealing with an injury, I think, like the
Yeah,
whole way. I mean,
just
he hasn't
feels
been good,
like
but
not as just in hindsight, and hindsight's always 2020, just not as great roster construction by David Stearns.
well, I
But
mean,
of course, it's on the players to perform.
oh yeah, of course. Like, I mean, if they ran the same team back, do you think they would be like that much better?
Yeah, of course. I mean, keeping the old core. I mean, hindsight trading Nimmo was actually good because it opened up spots for Benj and Ewing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if they kept the old core, I feel like they could be a little bit better. I feel like maybe they'd be like probably hovering above 500.
If it's like this, no. I mean, I would say maybe a little better, but like
Yeah, I
to
feel
be
like I
honest, I
feel
don't
like
really
they would
think
be definitely in the wild card race. I feel like they could be like maybe where the Phillies are, or just a little bit behind that.
I really don't think so, to be honest. I mean, Diaz, I mean,
Yeah,
with
I
Diaz,
mean,
he hasn't pitched all year, and he was pretty bad when he pitched for the Dodgers. I mean,
yeah,
with Diaz, I wasn't too fond of him. I mean, oh,
of course.
he's
I mean,
had good years with the Mets, but like he, uh, weird part of me is like I really don't think he's that reliable.
very hit or miss. Very hit
Yeah,
or miss.
yeah, I didn't have a problem with him going. I mean, it was
Yeah,
I know Devin Williams doesn't have like the stats to back up, being a
yeah,
great reliever, but he's been much better.
of course.
Signing him has been much better than
Yeah,
Diaz.
I feel
And
but I feel like Devin Williams still has also been like a little bit hit or miss too. But I mean, he has obviously he has not benefited from how bad the fielding's been this year. It just feels like
yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of easy a lot of easy plays that these guys usually make just haven't been made. And I'm trying to think back to the Red Sox game that we had the game one when Lindor turns that double play and he fumbled the ball.
yeah, exactly. I mean, he hasn't had good luck all year. His strikeout rates, I think his strikeout rate's actually like one of the best among relievers, actually. Like, yeah, he for the most part, I would say he's been reliable. I mean, he's had like a couple hiccups here or there. I mean, he kind of had a hiccup against the Red Sox, but like that wasn't really his fault.
Of course. I mean, it could be worse. Like he could be worse, but like I feel like it hasn't been like awful the signing. Like I feel like
No.
people blow it out of proportion because of that like one horrible week he had.
And it's time with the Yankees too. I mean, the Yankee fans are don't really give any players mercy.
Yeah, I
They
mean
do.
he did have some like rough moments in the with the Yankees, which obviously are going to be emphasized because it's the Yankees.
I mean, Williams was very good at the end of last year,
Yeah,
like performance wise,
but
and he
still,
was
like
very unlucky.
that is not enough for Yankee fans to still think you're good. I was in, I don't blame him. If a guy's been untrustworthy all year, you really hesitate to trust him, especially in big moments when the season's winding down. Granted, I don't think there will be many big moments for this Mets team here.
Well, the biggest moments are going to be the players that are traded. That's not.
Yeah, that's really all we got to look forward to.
I'm just curious, like, what do you think about Holmes
Holmes is tough. It's like we should trade. I mean, he was a big trade candidate this whole year. Well,
this whole
once we
year?
started sucking, I wouldn't say
Well, yeah,
whole year. I'm thinking just when we started like playing terrible. But and then he ends up getting hurt. So it's a really tough situation because I like Clay Holmes. I really think he's been great in his transition to a starter. And I feel like
yeah, definitely.
honestly, unless the right offer's there, you stick with him. Unless you're getting an offer you can't refuse on Clay Holmes, you just stick with him. I feel like he's been very committed to what we're doing here, and he's performed well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
I mean, I had to check back on his stats. I see like if anything like showed like there was gonna be possible regression, but I mean
I
from the
mean,
surface it looked like he was doing well.
yeah, definitely. And last year he was pretty good to start off, and then kind of like tailed off at the end, and then did well again. I mean,
Yeah, he was solid
considering
for
he
like
was a
the whole year.
reliever his whole career, I
Yeah,
mean, not his whole career, but like most of it. Then going back to
he was the
starting, he was
least of
pretty
the
good.
Mets issues that whole year.
Yeah, he always like performed when they needed him the most,
Yeah, and
and he's really like
when the rest of the
outperformed his
rotation was falling
contract.
apart, he was really one of the only guys that was really just still pulling his weight.
I mean, he's like one of the kind of pitchers that like you could depend on
Yeah,
as a start.
I know, I understand the criticisms about like, oh, he needs to go longer, but here's the dude. Like we had instances of him doing that this year. You just have to get used to like being a starter.
I mean, even when he was getting used to it, he was doing good. He was pretty effective.
Yeah, I mean, because the main criticism was about like, oh, he's only going 5 innings. Our bullpen is going to be
I mean,
taxed.
he's been performing. I can't hate on
Yeah,
that. And when he was healthy this year, he's been pretty good. I mean, the
that's
game,
true.
whenever I think of him, I just think of the game in Miami last year. I mean, he pitched phenomenal in the probably like the biggest game. I wouldn't say the biggest game of the year, but like it was a very big game. I
Yeah,
mean,
he started the last game of the season, right? I'm trying to
the
remember.
second to last. He like
Yeah. Oh
if they
yeah. No.
lost, they would have been out that day. But
Yeah. And he did his thing. Not his fault.
yeah, Clay Holmes is definitely like a trust. He's
Yeah.
definitely someone you want on your team. Like,
I would not be mad if Clay Holmes was still on the team after the deadline,
yeah, I mean, if they give
unless
him a
like
good offer,
yeah, unless it's literally a Godfather offer you can't refuse. I'd say
I wouldn't
keep
say
Holmes.
Godfather offer, but like if it makes sense, because
Yeah.
he's gonna opt out of the contract probably at the end of the
Yeah.
season.
He's definitely gonna want more money.
But he's definitely someone I'd look to resign. He's someone you want.
Of course, most definitely. I really think.
What What do you think about Brazoban? Because I know you mentioned Really Minter.
Yeah.
I've also said the same thing, but like,
Yeah, I forgot about Brazoban actually. I mean, he's just there's so many relievers that are possibly going to be traded. It's just like feels like the entire bullpen's gone. But Brazoban, I would not be mad. I think he's gonna net us a good offer. I mean, he's had a good. I mean, he's been very solid since coming here. I have not really had a lot of complaints about Brazoban. I'm sure I have a bad moment like here and there, but it's usually very little. It's not really like,
I mean, considering they really traded nothing to get him, and
yeah.
he's
I mean, I
been
feel like you
real
can't really get
solid.
mad if you get a net if you net a return for Brazoban.
Yeah, I mean, he's 36 right now somehow,
Yeah,
and like he's
and he
having a
made his
very good
debut
year.
at 32.
What?
He made his debut at 32 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
And he throws very hard too. I mean,
Yeah,
with Brazoban, if they give him a good offer, I definitely trade him. I mean, I would
yeah,
definitely try to maximize his value this year.
of course. I feel like the only guys you really want to keep in the bullpen are Weaver and Williams. That's really it.
Yeah, definitely.
The guys who are really like under contract for the long
Yeah,
haul.
I mean, with Weaver at least, I would definitely keep
It's
him
Weaver
unless
I'm like afraid when he falls off, then we're like, ah crap, we're stuck with that.
what?
If Weaver like ends up like falling off, I mean, knock on wood.
Yeah, I mean, relievers are very volatile. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like you never know, which is why like great. He's been great. Don't get me wrong. It's 3 years feels like a long contract
two
for a
years.
reliever. Oh, he's two. I thought
He
it
has
was
one more
three.
year.
Oh, is that? Oh no, Williams is 3 years, right?
Yeah, Williams is 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Weaver's just 2 years.
Williams
And
has a bigger body of work as a reliever. I mean,
yeah, so I guess you're more comfortable with Williams having 3 years, but I don't know. I kept thinking it was both of them got 3 years. Like
no.
messed up that contract.
Weaver, I mean, what I think is going to happen, I think he's going to get traded. I think some team is going to give them a very good offer and they're going to trade him. But
Yeah.
personally, I'm not like too amped up about trading him.
Yeah,
But
I would like to keep Weaver, but like I said, if for a lot of you guys, if the offer is there, you have to take it.
I mean, a lot of people like criticize the Mets organization, but like I think they're not completely incompetent. I mean, if they're getting a good offer, they're going to trade him. They're
Yeah,
not.
of course. They're not gonna hold on to him if it's just the best offer.
I mean, they also have to take into account like the bullpen they're going to have next year. I mean,
That
you
is
got to
true.
trade Minter Raley, those
Yeah.
guys 100%. But
I
like,
mean, Minter's how old now? I'm trying to.
he's going to be a
Minter's
free agent though, so it
yeah.
doesn't.
It's also 32. Rayleigh's that's not like that old. Rayleigh is gonna be old though.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's
Trevor
always
is
been
like
very good.
35, 36. Yeah, he's 38. So Rayleigh, I feel like it's a lot of older guys in the bullpen. I mean, Rayleigh's third are on the move. Got not a lot of young guys. Rayleigh's third. Rayleigh's 38. Brazoban's 36. Minter 32, which is still like
I mean, it's the
young.
end of his contract. You got to.
Yeah. I mean, that's just kind of writings on the wall there.
They've all performed, so like
Yeah.
you're gonna get value back.
Yeah. Which is why I am pretty
Alvarez
excited
went to.
for the deadline. Just I'm excited to see what we can get back for this whole bullpen. Just sell off the bullpen. And it's funny, a year ago we tried to form a super bullpen.
I mean, on paper, it was very good.
Yeah, with and you know how that went.
Yeah.
And now we're just literally tearing apart the bullpen.
Well, I mean, at least with like he Stearns definitely built a good bullpen this year. That's definitely been the plus of this team.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate everything else has really
Been pretty
suffered.
bad.
Yeah, that's really been
I mean,
it.
I think we're
I
gonna
don't,
wrap up soon, but like, what do you think about Alvarez or like Polanco? I wouldn't say
well,
Polanco actually, but like,
I've really struggled to form an opinion on Alvarez because I really think sometimes some at bats that I see Alvarez take, it's just like, what are you doing? Like when you're swinging at stuff that's like extremely outside the zone, it's like, what are you doing,
I mean,
dude?
he's way better than most of the catchers, at least
Yeah,
offensively.
of course. And I feel like that's really something you can't really praise. If you have a catcher that can really hit the ball, it's really not bad. And if you can't really worry about his defense because you have Terrence for that. So I feel like Alvarez is a good piece to keep. I will stick with him for now, even though I'm very hit or miss on him. Because like he has traits for me that really like say he should still be here.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
his power is for a catcher is very good.
I mean, when he shows it,
Yeah. When I just feel like the same thing he's had to work on since really coming here. Just plate vision, just like working in at bat better, not swinging at pitches that are like 50 feet outside the zone.
I think he's been unreliable in terms of the injuries,
Yeah,
especially to his
that's really
hand.
been the only issue. Just the injuries and that. But other than that, I feel like Alvarez has been a plus player for us.
He hasn't lived up to the hype as like being the best prospect, but
Yeah,
like
of course.
he's definitely not a liability on the team.
Yeah, no, I
He's
feel like he's not the solution, but he's definitely not the problem. If
he
you can
could be the
hold on to
solution.
him for a while, because I mean, like we said, an offensive catcher is pretty hard to find in this league.
I mean, he's shown some strides defensively. I mean, he's not the greatest, but
Yeah,
he he's not like completely incompetent at least. I mean, that's just what I see. I don't know.
I I I I see your point. Like I said, when the power is there, it works. But you just gotta always, but the power's never always there. So you
Yeah,
just
I
gotta.
mean, tonight it's there, but he has 2 home runs tonight.
Hmm. Like I said, I will until we find a better hitting backstop. I'll stick with Alvarez for now because I do like the catchers we have, Alvarez and Torrens. That's really one of the redeeming qualities about this team.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been better than years past, and they've definitely been able. I would say a positive, at least defensively. They've thrown out a lot of runners. They've been good at
Yes,
that for the most part.
yes,
So, Torrens is the best at the at throwing out runners. It's like a relief.
yes,
Like,
and he can come through when he needs to.
yeah, Torrens is a good player. I
Yeah,
don't have anything.
he's one of the better backups in the league.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
mean,
we came a long way from James McCann.
yeah, I mean, they gave a lot of expectations for him, and he had like 1 good year,
And
but
no disrespect to Tomas Nido, but Tomas Nido
he was a
too.
backup. He was a backup
Yeah,
catcher, not a starter.
yeah. I mean, I think he started a majority, especially in 2022 when McCann was hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
So we did see a lot of him.
I mean, there's definitely like a lot with this team, but like they're obviously going to sell, and we'll see what happens. But
Yeah, all the drama will be taking place at the end of the month.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think we really have much to talk about the Mets, but you know, it was nice having you on again
Of
for the
course,
podcast.
always love being on here.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully more good news about the Mets comes about, and I mean, yeah, I guess we'll see you guys later. I mean, make
And
sure to
even in the bad
comment.
news, we will be here.
What?
And even with the bad news, we will
Yeah.
be here.
Well, yeah, probably. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's probably gonna be a lot of that.
I mean, we'll see you guys. Hopefully, you guys comment and like the video. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll see you and hope the Mets, hope the Mets go in the right direction. I guess, but.
Will they?